Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another trail review. This is going to be a two-part video for two trails that I reviewed on the same day. We're out in Big Bear for the day, and if you guys don't know, there's a ton of trails up there. It's a very popular off-roading area, so expect a lot more videos of Big Bear in the future, especially after I get my sliders, because then I'll be doing some Jeep trails. The trail I'm reviewing first is Butler Peak. Now disclaimer, this trail is extremely easy, but it's worth it for what's at the top of the mountain, and more on that later. The trail's pretty easy to find. It's northwest of Big Bear Lake, and I personally just used GPS. I searched Butler Peak, and I found it with no problems. The actual trail number is 2N13B. For this review, I was running with my buddy Tyler again and his taco, and we started by airing down, then we headed to the first part of the trail. Now, there is a gate that is closed during the winter and snowy months, but it's open during the summer, and that's when we went. This trail is only about 10 miles long, and you need two-wheel drive through most of it. There are some sections with rocks and boulders, which you'll require either four-wheel drive or high clearance to get through. And there's a lot of turnout sections on the way up where you can relax and take some photos. There's also a campground where you can use some restrooms. There's picnic tables, a good way to relax. And something also to mention is that the trail can be very busy with other vehicles or people. On our way up, we saw quite a few hikers making their way up the mountain, so just be careful while you're driving. So here's probably the worst section on the trail. As you can see, it's not that bad at all. Any truck or SUV with good clearance or four-wheel drive can handle this with no problem. Going up, we stopped about halfway to take some photos and enjoy the scenery, and then we continued to the top. Now comes a pretty interesting part. You reach a point on the trail where there's no trees, and that's because trees stop growing at certain altitudes, and it looks like around here that's about 8,000 feet. Once you reach this point, you know you're almost at the end of the trail, and you're getting to even better things. When you reach the end, the only choice is for you to park and start on the hiking trail. Now the hiking trail is pretty easy, it's pretty rocky, and it can be steep at some points, but it's manageable. At the top you're going to find a little cabin. And this is a fire watch station. It's the highest point in Big Bear at around 8,500 feet. And there's a couple volunteers there that'll stay and they keep a lookout for fires and other things that are going on. The views here are absolutely amazing. You can see Big Bear Lake, you can see Johnson Valley, Lucerne Valley, and the high desert. If you're interested in volunteering for the fire watch, they do have forms there that you can fill out. And then you just have to take a class and you become one of their volunteers that works up there. After you're finished there, you just drive back down the same way, so be careful for vehicles that are coming up the trail, and then that's it. And I really enjoyed this trail. I highly recommend it to anybody that loves a relaxing drive with great scenery. It's a must-do if you're in Big Bear. So as I mentioned before, this is a two-part video of two different trails that we reviewed in the same day. The second trail was Gold Mountain, and that's a Black Diamond Jeep trail, which means a lot of rocks, crazy. It's a whole entire different experience than this trail. So keep an eye out for that on the channel. It'll be here in a couple weeks. And if you have any trails that you'd like to recommend for me to review in the future, just leave it in the comments and I'll definitely check it out. Also, check us out on IG. I'll put the links in our description below. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you again in the next video.